Well, hey everybody, how you all doing? Whittler Dave. Well, as you can tell, I'm not in my shop right now. I'm actually in my kitchen trying to stay in as much as I can since I've had this cold. I apologize I haven't been on here, but with the voice and everything, you wouldn't been able to understand me. So anywho, I hope everybody's had a blessed Christmas and everything. I was listening to some people last year and wanted to know why I didn't do a bunny rabbit or something like that. Okay, so what this is, I drawed, this is a sewing pattern, actually, and I was drawing it and redrawed it and everything, and that's the first thing, and then I brought it down. There it is with the eggs and stuff. Women used to sew something similar to this into quilting. Yes, very old pattern. So I changed it up. You know me. You know how I am. And then so there it is. There's the bunny rabbit, and right there's the pot. And there's going to be a lot more. I'm going to probably draw something in here. You know me, I don't like flat spots and stuff. But anywho, let's get you down here. You don't want to look at the old man. Lord, no. I hope everybody had a blessed Christmas. Look, I'm in my pajamas, I told you. All we're going to do, that's the wrong knife. All we're going to do is just set lines. Set lines. Man, I'm hoping that bad weather that's supposed to hit tomorrow doesn't hit. Nope. I do not like cold weather. You hear me that all the time complaining. I do not like cold weather. So let's just pray it don't. And I want to do a shout out to everybody that's been following me. I appreciate and love everyone. And I want to tell everybody that I appreciate everyone that wished me well and excuse me, folks, good health and everything. We're working at that. That's why I said I'm not going outside very much. Maybe take the dog out, and I had to run to the store, but not really getting out that much. So I'm just going to carve this a little bit here in the kitchen, spend some time with my friends and family. Yes, but like I said, we're just going to set lines. That's all you're doing. You're not worried about no carving, nothing like that. Set these outer lines. This is just a shallow relief carving. The bigger one I draw, I've got to redraw the eggs and stuff, because I've changed it up to this one. But I'm wanting to do the bigger one. I'm actually looking for some bass wood. I'd like to find some bass wood. It's about 1 3/4 inches thick and about 11 inches wide if I can get it. Or if I can get it a little wider, I'll do it. And about 20 inches long. I got to get a couple pieces of that. So anybody out there that got any that wants to get rid of, or whatever, I would like to have some nice good grain. Yes, I would. I don't want any knots or nothing like that in it. I don't want to be so picky, but I am looking for a decent grain. I'm going to do a carving that I haven't done in a while, and then there's a few other things I want to do. So that's 1 3/4 inches or 2 inches. It don't matter to me. I've got a planer. About 11 inches wide at least, and it can, if it's 20 inches long, that's fine. I got something planned. I do. So I got to have a piece of wood. I used to do this one style of carving. I haven't done it in a while, and everything. And shoot, I haven't carved in a while. Besides the other day, I had to rest my hands, the old hands. Yes, I did. If you've used these hands as long as I have, you would understand that. Yes. So like I said, we're just setting lines. We're not really worried about depth right now, and any shadows or anything like that. We're just going to set lines, and I'm probably going to build another border around this. I do these picture frame styles. I really wish I wouldn't have put the sides in, because now I can't bend my knife like I want. So I'm going to have to pay for that. I put the cart before the horse, but I did it. See where my knife is? It's hitting this right here. So, but it is what it is. My stupidity. But I'll take care of it. I will. I have carved harder things than this. Yes'm. Yep, they're claiming for some bad weather, and I want to say prayers to everyone out there that you stay warm and safe. Today's not bad. If you can get to the store early, get to the store like I did and pick up all your stuff. And if it turns terrible, don't get out. Be like me. Stay in your pajamas. Just stay in your pajamas. That's all you got to. My wife's off tomorrow, so she can stay in her pajamas. Yes. Of course, Brian, he's back, and he just got back from Texas, and, you know, he loves this stuff. He's the happiest man you ever met in your life. He's out, 14, 20 degrees out, and he's out walking around in short sleeves. I think the man fell down and bumped his brain. I told him that. I said, I think you fell down. Something happened. Somebody jarred you when you was a little one. I swear. Cold weather does not bother him at all. Not at all. And he's a little bit older than I am. And he still loves it. He runs air conditioning all winter long. Like, nope. He could sleep in a deep freeze, and I think he'd be satisfied. He would. Now you can see, we're just setting lines. We're not getting fancy. All this background's going to get taken. This will get raised naturally. Let's do an egg here. Okay. This egg is going to be more stronger because this egg is going to dip down under it. I forgot a pencil line right here, but we can do this. There you go. And then this egg needs to be tipped just a little bit more. There you go. I don't think I'm going to go to Burger King tomorrow. I think I'm going to stay at home and doctor this code a little bit more. Yes, don't want to. When you get older, you just got to do things different in your old age. See, there's an egg. There's an egg. Nothing precise. Don't worry about it. Shallow cuts. Always remember that. Don't take too much off. Don't put the cart before the horse. Just little cuts. That way you can see each one. It's going to talk to you. Apologize. It's going to talk to you and tell you how it wants to be and how it should be. Shallow cuts. Set your picture. Yeah. And see, all this one here will go, it's going to go down, it's going to go really deep right here, right there. It's going to dive in. This will dive in. It'll dive into where the rabbit's head is, because the rabbit head comes up. The egg goes actually appearing behind it. It's my Rubit. I have done really extensive relief carvings, but I find in this day and age, people don't really want to pay for anything like that, so I just stepped away from it. Why spend hours of time into a relief carving and not get the respect? Why? So I do these little shallow ones. Besides, I am getting ready, if I can get that wood I'm talking about, I got something I haven't done in a long while. And I want to carve it very badly, but I just haven't got the wood. So, and you can always shoot me an email at daveposton@gmail.com and all that. And if I have to or whatever, I will pay for the shipping and handling. That's no biggie to me. Nothing's free in this world. Okay. 1 egg, 2 eggs, that's the 3rd egg, 3, that's the 4th, there's the big one, there's the 5th. But this is just shallow. I can't stress that enough. Shallow. Set lines. Go back and reset this line. That's one thing about relief carving. You got to really take your time. You do. You need to carve a little bit and then set it off to the side. Set it there when you're eating supper, and just study it. You're going to see things that you didn't see 15 minutes ago. That's what I did when I was drawing this. I started drawing it yesterday, and I finished it up today. I drawed one version, erased the line, drawed another version, erased the line, and kept drawing and drawing and drawing and everything till I finally got something that I was, satisfied. Took a little bit. Took a minute. Yes'm. Setting lines. Yeah, here we go. I tell you, my good friend in Sweden, he's just blown me away. He has just become a phenomenal carver, folks. He's been doing things. He's been really reaching out of the box. I told him, I tell everybody, don't be afraid to reach out of the box. Don't worry about other people. If you love it, there's other people like me that's going to love it. So, don't be afraid. If that's what your eye sees and that's how you carve it, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's what art's supposed to be about. No machines, no lithograph, no using a router and a computer to shoot out the picture. You look at this picture, I drawed it crooked for a reason. It's kind of leaning, and I wanted to put movement into the bunny. I didn't want him straight like he's frozen. I wanted him to lean a little bit. I wanted that movement. So I drawed it off center. And that's exactly how I like it. That's the way I seen it. I mean, he's not frozen. He's not just stuck on a board. He's like he's bouncing. And he's having a hoo-day. A whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. And that's another thing I've been doing. I've been looking in on them stickers I've been talking about. And since Brian is back from Texas, he's more gifted and can read a lot better than me and definitely can spell better than me. He's going to help me out. We're going to sit down one day, and once everybody gets feeling better and stuff, and we're going to look at different companies. And, I'll probably get the stickers first. And I'll let people know and everything. And, my singing little whoop-de-doo, whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo. That's my saying. Yes, now you can see. You can see the lines. Shallow relief right now. Just very shallow. Just little tiny lines. Enjoying the day. Talking to you beautiful people. Just shallow. Just a little bit like this. Yes. Yes. No strong old legs. Let's just kind of lay this right here where the ears go behind the head. Yeah. Yeah. And we're just going to cut that right down like that. Yeah, now you can see that line. This ear is actually going to go under this ear. So we're just going to take this. This is going to be the dominant ear. This ear will be the dominant ear. Yeah, so we're just going to whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo. Just like that. Now see how that's starting to come out? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. I love it. There we go. Oh, wow. Let's see here. We got a few more minutes. Few more minutes. Yes. Every time I go up on the mountain, I always get a bad cold. I do. I always get a bad cold every time I go up. And last year I didn't get as bad. The first year I got really sick. But this year it attacked my chest again. So, there you go. Okay. Okay, I know what I forgot to draw. I need to draw another leaf pattern right here. Yep, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing a leaf pattern right here. I have 2 leaves. That's what is different. Right here, I gotta draw another leaf, folks. Oops, I forgot one. Oh well, I got plenty of wood, plenty of room to draw it. I'll draw it right in here. Oop, oop. There it be. There it be. You know, that ain't gonna take much. Lord, no. I just had to notice I didn't draw the second leaf a while ago. Oh well. No one's perfect. Remember what I told you? I'm glad I caught it now because it looks kind of weird. It looks like it's off because it's missing its leaf. I kept looking at that going, what is off? Well, now I know. The old man forgot to draw the other leaf. And I'm out of lead out of my pencil. See? Ain't no lead in my pencil. So I guess I'm going to have to tune it up. You know? So after I get done with this video, I'll jet that other little leaf right in there. Yes'm. Because I forgot it. Yeah. I could call my dog and have him bring a pencil, but I don't think he would. He told me he didn't have thumbs. He says, I don't got thumbs, Dad. How am I going to pick it up? Yeah. There you go. Got that lined in. Yeah. There you go. Pardon me, folks. Yeah, I shouldn't have put that piece of wood in, but oh well, 'cause it's going to be a bear to come around this way. But I've been carving longer than knee-high to a grasshopper. So I've been carving a long time, so I will figure out. I've got a different knife that's got more of a swoop to it. So I'll probably end up, when I start setting depth. And I got those new dog leg chisels I bought from Flex Steel. I'm kind of liking those. I mean, you know, they're not a bad little chisel. And they're bent. So, I'm kind of liking those. I am. I do like them. I mean, it'll cost me about $50, so that's not a bad price. And they'll get into this little stuff right in here, the shallow relief carving, pretty fast. Yeah. Well, you can see. Start to set more ears. When I get in here and drop this background and to raise this up and take this ear diving in that way, you'll really, if you're not familiar with relief carving, you'll understand. I've done barns. I've done an old barn and it had leaves around it. And it had all kinds of things. Yes, it did. All right. Let's see here. And I don't normally draw the faces in these, but to show you people, everybody, what it was going to, I draw some eyes. They're not right. I draw the nose. Nope, that's not right. That's not what I'm going to do. And just to show everybody what it's going to be. Normally, you don't have to draw all that, but to get to everybody to understand what it is and what I'm shooting for, I drawed it in for you folks. I did. Because, I mean, all that gets carved away, so it's really fruitless to draw it. I am going to make the nose separate. And then I'll put some little whiskers on it. I've got a few ideas. I got something, like I said, I'm running something in my head. It's just too broad of a plane right here. Too broad for me. So I don't like that. It's too opened. So I've got an idea, and I'll run with it. I will. I'll just run with it. And that knife. I realize I didn't grow up with chisels. So I have learned, I'm a non-modern artist, remember that. I have learned to do things and make tools and get into places that is very tight. Very tight. Let's check this. Yeah. Alrighty. Yes. But any smoosh, it's just knocking out some of these. I went to this knife here because it's got more of a flex to it. It bends more. The other little short detail knife does not bend like I want. So I'm struggling with my hands. Remember what I told you? These hands are old. See, it lays down better. Yes. Yeah. And you know, I try to carve as smooth as I can, because if you keep your carving smooth as you're carving, it's just less work at the end of the day. You know? So think about that. Try to keep carving smooth and cut smooth and, you know, all that. Just try to keep her smooth. Gotta roll that right around there like that. Back here. It's repetitive. Repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. Constantly. Now you can see the just. You can see the eggs coming out. Then the flour will come out. And I'm probably gonna do something different right here too, to give it more of a three-dimensional look. I've got something that I do planned in my old brainy. The old brainy. Yes. Now, you can see that. Dogs must hear somebody outside, because they're in the living room and they are barking their heads off. And I like my dogs when they bark, because it tells me somebody's around the house. As you can tell. Just a little bit more each time. Setting these lines. And then I'll get into the dog leg, and I'll take the background down. You know. See, I'm just seeing with my hands. I see with my hands. My hands can tell you a lot. Yes, it can. Just a little like that. Tip that old area up. I think this is going to be pretty cute. Pretty neat. I do. Something different. There you go. Once you see more of that ear. There you go. Somebody's banging on something, Lord, I don't know what. There you go. Alrighty. Well, thought I'd show you a little love here. And like I said, I'm apologizing I haven't been on here, but, you know, I had a really bad voice and didn't really feel that good. And so, you couldn't understood the old man. So, I thought we're just going to wait. Like I said, I got to draw that other leaf right here. I'll do that in a few minutes when I get done talking to you folks. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get this up here. I don't want to run this too long, you know, but I do most of the time. Brian laughs at me. Well, anywho, you know, little old bunny. That's what he's going to be. Like I said, I'll put something in here, and I'm gonna put another side on here. I'll picture frame this a little bit different and everything. But that's the old bun, little whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. But anywho, like I said, I want to say thank you all. Appreciate all the love and prayers when I got sick again. Thanks to everyone that's been subscribing, has pushed that little notification bell that tells you when I do my videos and everything. More on this right here. I'm going to be working on this for the next few days and stuff, so I'm just going to film it, you know. So you all just have a blessed day, and I appreciate and love everyone. And like I said, if anybody's got any kind of bass out there, or know, you know the size I want, just email me. You got my email. And like I said, I appreciate and love everyone, and I will just talk to you later, and have a blessed day.